It's Sunday setup time. Y'all, I am in the middle of filming my bathroom decluttering project. I started yesterday. It spilled over to today because it was just so much. Seriously, this has been, I know I said the office was the hardest decluttering project. This by far is 10 times worse than the office project. If you guys are new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Gia. And I do a weekly vlog showing how I showcase, set up my family and myself for the up and coming work week. I would love for you to join my YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button down below, as well as the little bell next to it. And for those already subscribed, welcome back. All right, so for those that are new, I have been on a decluttering journey, okay, with my home. I'm working on the kitchen, as you know, from last week. I worked on my office. I'm doing small things, and yesterday I started my bathroom. Y'all, look at this. This is just a little, this video isn't up yet, but this hubby's in there helping me. My girls are in here helping me. This is just a little preview of this video that's to come. By far, this is the worst decluttering project I've ever done. This made my office look easy, okay? Because I just have so many products. Oh gosh, y'all. Wait till you see the video. I'm not even halfway done though. But it's time for me to get my day started, my Sunday setup started. My girls are hungry. I gotta go down and make them breakfast. I'm going to cook today. I'm gonna do a little bit of meal prepping today, keto meal prep. I'm going to finish decluttering our junk drawers. You guys saw from last week's Sunday setup. If you haven't seen it, you can tap this eye right here. We just have a lot to do, y'all. And listen, the year is starting to, you know, it's October, it's mid-October already. We've got to get it pumping, get it pumped and get our things done. Because come New Year's, we don't have to worry about resolutions because we're gonna be having most of our stuff done. You know, we've got to motivate each other and keep each other, you know, accountable. So let me go downstairs and cook my family breakfast. All right, y'all, so for laundry today, I have 2 loads that I need to wash. My clothes and then this, cleaning rags and stuff, I want to fold and put away today. We've been on top of it though with the laundry so far, especially my husband. He's really been on it with folding and putting away. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this load now. I still follow the same laundry routine, my working mom laundry routine, where we try to do a load a day. Sometimes it can be 2 loads a day like today. If you haven't seen that video, you can tap this eye right here, but it works really well for me and for us as a family. Breakfast is done for everybody. You know, I'm a short order cook. Everybody wants something different for breakfast. So just finishing up now. And so I'm going to sit down and eat breakfast. I'm going to give myself a good 20-minute break. And I'll watch a little YouTube, drink my coffee, eat my breakfast, and then we're going to push on. I'm going to send hubby to the store, tackle some of these junk drawers and move forward. All right, y'all. I don't know how to spell, so ignore that. But I'm making the grocery list for my husband to go to the grocery store. I'm gonna make a pot roast today and we're gonna eat off of it all week. It's gonna kind of be my meal prep. I'm gonna make lots of veggies so that we just have something to warm up whenever we need it. So I'm gonna make the list for him to go to the store, and while he's at the store, I'm gonna start organizing the junk drawers, and then after that, we'll do our normal clean with me. All right, so hubby's at the store, but before we do that, I wanna set up some learning for the girls. It's getting kind of messy in here, but I'm still keeping it good. It's nowhere near where it used to be. Yes, honey. Okay, come down so we can do our learning, okay? So I am going to set their learning stations up. We're not going to do too much today, but stuff that they can kind of do on their own. I more or less have to work one-on-one with Ava, but Zara's able to, you know, do the stuff that I set up with her on her own. And while they do that, I'm going to get a little bit of maybe 15 minutes of work done on my computer. All right, so the girls are set up here. I did a whole video on different learning activities that I did with him. Okay, calm down. So they're gonna quietly work on this while I get, you know, maybe 10-15 minutes done of work. So while they're doing this, I'm gonna be behind them here on my computer. Oh my gosh, y'all, do you ever have a day where like everybody's just getting on your nerves? Okay, that is the day that I'm having. Like, I just want to retreat. I want to go upstairs, close my door, watch a random episodes of Real Housewives with my phone in my hand, watching YouTube videos and just stay in the bed all day. That's the kind of day I'm having, okay? Because everybody in this house driving me crazy. but I gotta push through, and I need to calm myself down because I feel myself being on edge right now. So I'm just trying to breathe and get through, and I feel like it makes me feel better when I get a little project done because I feel behind. I mean, look at my kitchen, is a mess. Okay, so I'm going to get one of these junk drawers done, decluttering project done, and it'll give me that energy to make me feel better and happy again. You know what I mean? So let me show you the drawer. It's this one, a hot mess. So I'm gonna start again by pulling everything out. All right, so all of this came out of here. I just don't know how we get so many soy sauces. I'm just dumping everything in here because at this point, you know, it's either old and you just don't need it. Ta-da! Looks much better. I'm happy with this. I had these on hand. I try to just use what I have. Again, we're not trying to impress Pinterest here. You know, we're just trying to get something functional. So I just have, we always tend to reach for these in the junk drawer, and then these two, it's like I always look for, like right before we're about to leave, especially in the summertime with the sunblock, and then bug spray, Tic Tacs. These are just random gift cards that we have. I don't know why we have so many. We really need to start using them. Whatever wax melt that I'm using currently is right here, and then these little napkins because I could just run over here and grab them as we are leaving to go out the door, and of course a lighter and a flashlight. So I'm happy with these two drawers. Remember, I did this last week. If you haven't seen it, you can tap this eye right here. Really happy with this, so we're good. We did this one 2 weeks ago and it's still holding strong. You know, I'm really happy with it. And now we got these two. But at this point, I just don't know if I have enough energy to deal with this because these two are really junky. These are a lot of little decisions. And most of the stuff is my husband's stuff in here. So he's going to have to decide as well. But right now, what I want to do is clean this up. Okay? Got a nice mess for you. These two need to calm down so they're sitting quietly, right?
Mommy?
Yes?
Zara, take my water bottle.
Okay, shh, quiet.
I dropped it.
Okay, quiet. Just leave it be, please. Thank you. You all are gonna be cleaning up in the living room while mommy cleans the kitchen. You hear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here is the before of our family room. The girls, hubby included, are going to be straightening up. We're also going to be cleaning the kitchen, just straightening up. I like to grab a hold of it at this point because if it gets any messier than this, which trust me, it has many times in the past, I start feeling overwhelmed and then I just keep pushing it off and pushing it off. But this is the level that I can handle, and so that's what we're going to do today and just try to get everything done as much as we can. Seriously don't know how so many toys end up down in our family room as opposed to staying up in the playroom. Trust me, toy decluttering is on my list of things that I have to do before Christmas time. So I'm just having the girls put their toys away, even though they're kind of just like walking in circles. I keep having to remind them to continue to clean up the living room and to line the pillows on the sofa, and so that the living room could at least be straightened up. So now it's my turn and I'm straightening up the kitchen island. Again, it wasn't that bad. My house has been 10 times worse with the clutter on the kitchen island. But again, my husband and I have been working really hard to keep it somewhat clutter-free throughout the week, especially with all the paper that comes home and the paperwork from school and just keeping on top of that. I actually do a little bit of that every single day so that I don't get confused with things that need to be thrown away and things that need to be filed and things that need to be paid and so on and so forth. So that's what I'm going through here, just going through the island to make sure things get put away in the proper place.
ready to do the dishes, and yes, I do wash my dishes before I put them in the dishwasher. That's just the team I roll on, and we discussed it in the last Clean With Me video, and it was split down the middle. Half of you guys do the same thing, and half of you guys just put your dishes in the dishwasher before pre-washing them. I like to pre-wash them because a lot of the times there is old food stuck on there or old juice, because my kids don't rinse their dishes when they put them in the sink. Plus we have hard water and we have an old dishwasher. But some of you were concerned with the amount of water that I used last time, so I made sure this time to fill the sink with water, and I typically do this, and just leave that sink of soapy water there, and I wash all the dishes in there this time. I was so annoyed with myself because I accidentally knocked over my Dawn, because that's what's in that dispenser there is Dawn, and I was so annoyed with myself. By the time I realized it, a lot had gotten out. And listen, girl, Dawn is expensive. That's why you see me here trying to get every little bit back into the container. So anyway, lesson learned. I love this little plastic scraper thing, kitchen tool, I guess, from Pampered Chef. It's linked in my Amazon store in the description box down below, but I love it so much because it saves me from having to use so many Brillo pads all the time, because it literally just scrapes anything off of any pot or pan or even your countertops. And yes, I do put soap on my cast iron skillets. I know, but listen, I just got to make sure that it's clean. So I do use soap to wash it out, but then I dry it immediately. I don't let it air dry. I dry it immediately, and then I re-oil it immediately as well, and then put it away afterwards. And so far it's been fine. It hasn't ruined my pans. I've been doing it for years, and I have many of them that I do like this. Y'all, so I'm gonna stop there. Did the dishes. I just need to clean this and put this away. Cleared the countertops, which is huge plus. I'm gonna wait until after I do my cooking and meal prepping for the week before I do my sweeping and wiping the counters down and stuff. So now time check, it is 2:24. I'm gonna go upstairs and probably get Ava's hair done because that's gonna take a while, and then I'll start, my goal is to start dinner because that's gonna take about an hour and a half to 2 hours to cook. So I need to start by 4 in order for us to eat by no later than 6:30. All right, time check, y'all, it's 4:29. I just took one braid out, detangled, moisturized, and then put the beads on. So now I have only 2 braids left, but I have to stop now so I can put my pot roast on in the Instant Pot because it takes like a little bit over an hour. Then I'll finish. After the pot roast is in the Instant Pot, I'm gonna finish the last 2 braids for Ava, and then I will do the same thing for Zara. All right, so here is the chuck roast. I Googled Instant Pot Pot Roast, and this recipe was highly rated, and so it's the first thing that came up. The website is creme.com. So I'm just gonna follow directions. I'm gonna season it to my taste, and I'm gonna actually use butter to saute it, and then rub it down in olive oil and the salt and pepper and garlic and all that. So, all right, let me get started. So I put the Instant Pot on saute. I have some butter in there. I'm gonna let that warm up, and now I'm gonna season my meat. I'm going to use some salt, Himalayan pink salt, this 21 seasoning from Trader Joe's, garlic, black pepper, and onion salt. And you know, I thought I had beef stock, but I don't have to use chicken stock. So we're just gonna have to make it work. Oh, and also some paprika and olive oil. Okay, so here's all my seasoning. I did not measure anything. I just kind of eyeballed it, kept smelling it. It smells good to me. So I'm gonna use half on one side, half on the other. Okay, meat is well seasoned. So drizzled it with olive oil as well. I got the butter in the pan. So I'm gonna cook this just like this for, what did it say? 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes on each side. I'll probably do about 3.5 minutes on each side. And then I'm going to set the pressure cooker on high and cook for about 65 minutes. This is a 3.5 pound chuck roast, so we'll see. Fingers crossed that it comes out good. All right, I just flipped it. It has a nice sear on this one side. I'm gonna sear it on the other. Please, babe. It's football season, y'all, and the Cowboys are playing, and that's my husband's team. Just FYI. Anyways, I'm going to let this other side sear, and then I'll probably sear it on the side as well. And then we'll add the chicken stock and all that other stuff. All right, y'all, so here's the chicken broth, and I kind of eyeballed it. I added a little extra Worcestershire sauce since it's chicken broth and not beef broth, but hey, listen, we're trying to use what we have at home. So, yeah, it smells really good though. I love the smell of Worcestershire sauce. So now I'm gonna flip this over and do the other side. All right, this is the last side. I got a nice sear on it. And then I'm going to add the chicken stock and the Worcestershire mixture and my onions. I'm not adding potatoes because we're not eating them. My kids don't really, only potatoes they like is french fries. And hubby said he's fine with the veggies, so I'm gonna make green beans, Brussels sprouts. I have leftover rice for them. I may make myself some cauliflower rice. And then that's it. But I gotta get this cooking because this is gonna take the longest. All right, here's how it looks. I cut up one large onion, poured my chicken stock in there, and now I'm gonna change it to meat for 65 minutes on pressure high, and then let it do a natural release, and hopefully it'll be like I cooked it in the slow cooker, so fingers crossed. All right, and we're done. So we'll check back in 1 hour and 5 minutes. And so I'm gonna put all this stuff away and then go up and finish the hair. I had some leftover onion, so I just put it in this jar, and I'm gonna put it in the fridge. And what I'm gonna do is, hopefully later on I'll have some time to make some tuna, to prep some tuna, and then my husband and I will have that for our lunches this week. Alrighty, Ava's all done. Now it's Zara's turn. It's 5:35. We're getting it together. Now I'm gonna start Zara. Hopefully it won't take as long. Usually it doesn't. All right, so I'm not done with Zara's hair. I already did these in the hour and still have all these to do. But right now it is 6:27, so I've got to check on the beef and start making my sides. All right, so I cut up all of my Brussels sprouts. Please excuse my daughter. She's having a mental in the background, but it's okay. She'll be just fine. She wants chips for dinner, and I said no. Anyway, I have balsamic vinegar in here, olive oil, pepper, and some sweet leaf drops to sweeten it up a little. So I'm gonna pour this over, mix it all around, and then bake these, saute these in the oven. They come out really good. Okay, here it is on the pan. I'm gonna put these in the oven, 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, y'all, so this has been keeping warm for about 16 minutes. I'm about to open it up. I know it's done because it's on keep warm, so, which is a good thing. But before I do that, I need to start my green beans. I'm just gonna do a can of green beans because the frozen ones takes so long, and I just wanna make sure I have this done quickly. So I'm just gonna open, I like to doctor them up by draining them and then adding chicken stock, a little bit of olive oil to sweeten, to give it a little flavor, salt, pepper, and garlic. So right now it's about 6:48, and apparently nobody's ready to eat because they've been snacking for so long. So what I'm gonna do is leave this meat on warm, because that's what it's on right now. It's been warming now for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and finish Zara's hair, and hopefully by the time I finish her hair, we can eat, the girls can take a bath, go to bed, and I can finish the rest of my Sunday setup, which is prepping for my lunches and finish cleaning the kitchen. All right, guys, it's a moment of truth now. Let's open her up. Ooh. It smells good. Now it says to transfer the pot roast to a plate, shred it up, get all the onions and stuff out, and then we'll add the cornstarch to thicken it up for the gravy. All right, y'all, so I took it out, and right now I'm thickening the broth that's left in there, and I'm just gonna pull this apart, y'all, and it's literally just falling apart. It's falling apart. So tender, as if I cooked it in the slow cooker, right? Look at that tenderness. Look at that. This looks good, y'all. All right, so here are the girls' plates. I'm gonna take them upstairs so I can do hair while we all eat, kind of. And here's my plate. It looks so good. It tastes so good. I tasted the meat. It's really, really good. The gravy is thickening. I put cornstarch in there. Then I just chunked the meat up. And now we're gonna eat. Hubby's making his plate, and now we're gonna eat. Okay, all done with Zara's hair. It's 8:22. Turn around, babe. Very pretty. Can we show your hair, Ava? Okay, you're having a meltdown. All right, so let's get in the shower so we can get in the bed. Y'all, this has got to be one of the most stressful Sunday setups that I've had in a while. I don't know why. I just had some anxiety about today. I think it was the whole bathroom, because it's still a mess. Like, it made me so anxious all day long. So I'm gonna do something about this. I can't leave it like this tonight, so I need to do something. I'm not gonna finish organizing the whole thing, but I have to do something tonight. And I gotta go downstairs and make the tuna for our lunches. So I'm just trying to push myself, because right now I just wanna get in the bed. The girls are showered, I'm showered, they're in the bed. Right now it's almost close to 9 o'clock, but I'm gonna push through and try to get a hold of this bathroom. You know, my husband's so sweet. He's such a sweetie. He's so thoughtful. So he just heard me in there talking when I was in the bathroom, just saying what I was saying. And he goes, so after I finished filming, he goes, babe, just go down and make your tuna and I'll take care of the bathroom. I almost cried. I was so happy. And I was like, honey, really? Are you sure? Because it's a lot. I mean, he's not going to organize it. He's just going to put things away so that it's not such a mess. You know what I mean? Until I can get to each section by section. I just was like so happy that he said that. I'm so thankful for him. And he put the food in the containers already. So now I'm just going to empty the dishwasher and, you know, clean this up so that I have a nice clean kitchen tonight. Wipe my counters down with the pumpkin spray and make my tuna. Make my tuna first and then do all of that. Now I'm gonna make my tuna. Just open up my cans and drain the water out. So I'm just gonna add some mayo, a little bit of pickles, onions, and a little bit of mustard and pepper. All right, y'all, tuna is all done. Here's what I used to make it. I cut up these little sweet pickles to put in it. This is not keto friendly, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna eat this whole entire container. My husband and I are gonna split it. That's what we're gonna have for our lunches this week. So it's time to clean up the kitchen for the evening, for the last time for the evening. And I decided to empty the dishwasher from the dishes that I washed earlier so that I'd have an empty dishwasher for the week. I don't typically do the dishes every day because I don't cook every day, but it's best to have an empty dishwasher so you can continue to load it throughout the week so that it doesn't pile up so much when it's time to start cleaning. my friends, my kitchen is as clean as it's gonna get tonight. I've got to leave my Instant Pot out because the lid still has moisture on it, and I just want it to fully dry before I put it on there and close it and put it away. But that's my goal at the end of every Sunday setup, is to make sure my kitchen is clean, the dishes are done. I empty the dishwasher, put the new dishes in there. We're starting the week off right. So now I'm gonna go pack up my work bag. Okay, got my work bag packed and ready to go. Got my launching station all ready here. My key and my work badge is over there. So I'm set. I sound like a fly lady, right? I've been doing a lot of research on the fly lady method of almost like, it's not just cleaning, it's like home management. Leave a comment down below if you guys follow Fly Lady, if you know what that is, or if you'd be interested in me doing a video about it. So I'm pooped at this point, guys. It's like 10:20, and at this point I have to shut it down. Even though I feel like there are a million other things I can do, I just have to shut it down at this point. Sometimes I get really anxious and I get anxiety, and I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I start feeling upset and bad if I don't get it all done. So I've been working on it though, managing my expectations so that I don't get like that. But today was one of those days where it just got the best of me. So, but I still do feel like I got a lot done today. So leave a comment down below and let me know, what did you get done today? Are we still on track to have our homes decluttered by the end of the year? I'm doing great. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, you can tap my picture up above, and you can also check out my previous video right over here and all of my social media platforms, all listed down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, have a great week.